So this is the initial home. So why did I want an initial home? I remember now. So we're going to set down a crafting table in here. Set down the ye old crafting table. We're going to build a furnace because I want to take advantage of that iron. Although there's not much taking advantage to be done yet. In fact, I don't have... Oh, I do have coal. I just mined a bunch of coal. I was like, but we're not going to waste coal on that. What we'll do is we'll waste a couple pieces of wood. I wonder how many pieces of wood it takes to do one iron. I think it's like 1.5, maybe. No. 1 piece of wood will get the iron all the way. Maybe it's 1.5 iron will be done by 2 pieces of wood. I forget the exact... There's like totally some numbers that you gotta crunch to do it. But I forget what the numbers are. So we'll make a box. Obviously, my house is going to be surrounded by enemies all the time. So we're going to need iron doors, fences. It's like the logistics of how you build your house in a place like this is obviously totally different than how you just build your house above ground. So we'll put the iron there until I get more iron to make stuff. We'll put the pumpkins there until I get that going. Oh, food. That's what I wanted the furnace for, was to cook these 15 beefy weefs there. Alright. And then I can start making a tree farm right now. If I don't accidentally dig into another cave system. So the question though is, how deep do I want my tree farm to be? So I'm trying to think. I used to have a system for this. I think it's 11 high, and a tree farm will make so the trees will always they'll always have enough space to grow, but you'll never have to it's got to be 11 high. Let's get that iron and make a stone shovel so I can just get a bunch of this. I can use the stone shovel to get a whole crap ton of dirt. And then I can also just make my normal farm down here too for the time being. Of course, oh, I messed up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I will have to find an underground water source, which means I gotta work fast. Because, man, I didn't even think about that. It's okay, though. Like, it's really okay. It's just, it was an oversight. But, so now I'm going to have to find an underground water source to get a source block of water from. And then that way I can build my... Like, obviously my tree farm will sustain without that, so maybe I can get some apples. But that's, like, luck-based. So, but for my wheat farm, I will have to find an underground water source and a few more iron to make my stuff out of. But it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood, you know? Like, sometimes you worry about how it is in the neighborhood. Oh, there's sand right there. That's going to ruin my house. We're probably, like, underneath some water, which is also going to... Being underneath water is going to ruin my house. But at least, like I said, we got dirt. We've got the makings of a wonderful underground home that we'll never leave. Well, we'll leave the home, but we'll never leave the underground. That's what I really mean, is I'll be underground forever. Like I said, I've never ever tried a series like this. It's cool. It's really lucky for me that I got the reeds. Because, now I can also make, like, books and stuff, so I won't have to forgo enchanting tables in this series. Which, as you know, enchanting tables have pretty much been the death of my hardcore survival, or of my, the El Hundo challenge, now that I think about it. I always die because I'm like, we're gonna keep on going until we can get an enchanting table. Like, I seriously, every time, I just focus so hard on getting the stuff for an enchanting table, and I end up killing myself in the process, so... Maybe I should not be so adamant about getting an enchanting table this time. Like, maybe I should realize that getting an enchanting table is what brings me to my knees and brings me down to the death of... Brings me to the death of dying, which is not something that a man really wants in life. He does not want to be at the death of dying. I do want an iron pickaxe as well. And I guess telling time is worthless. I just have to accept that there's always going to be monsters in any area that I don't light up. But supposedly, the inevitable plan will be to light up everything, right? Like, that's going to be the final goal. Man, I'm getting so lucky with the coal here. And there's iron behind it. Oh my gosh. I'm a happy boy. Alright, so let's build I guess it has to be a stone pickaxe because there's no choice but to make a stone pickaxe until I get that iron. Now, the question, should I make an iron pickaxe? No, I should just keep making stone pickaxes until I'm, like, doing really well on iron. I was gonna say, but I guess if I find diamond, I'll need an iron pickaxe. But I was like, bucket might be a better priority for me to set for myself right now. Because if I get a bucket, I can... Why is a bucket good? Oh, duh. If I get a bucket, and that's the stuff for a bucket, I can make a wheat farm, which is a sustainable food source. And I think a sustainable food source right now is far more important than... Like, in my opinion, at least, a sustainable food source is way more important than anything like tools. Like, tools, I can make stone tools all day. You know, like, I can make any stone tool I need forever and ever. Amen. But a sustainable food source, I really need to get this wheat farm going. Eventually, I'll get those pumpkins going just so I can get... If I get a pumpkin farm going, obviously, I can get big lights. And that's pretty cool beans if I can get, like, a nice... Oh, cool. More iron. Digging straight down, not cool. Technically, people would have been like, no, Rackdar, you can't dig down like you just did, but I just did it, so there. Whoa! Nope, I can't get up there. Gotta crack this away. I'm like, half of me wants to make this place look, like, nice, and then the other half is just like, fuck it. Just make this place look ugly as heckaroony. It don't matter. It's a hole in the friggin' ground. You live in a hole in the ground, Rackdar. Nobody cares if it looks nice or not. Like, the other friggin' cavemen aren't gonna come over and be like, hey, your house isn't nice. They're gonna be like, oh, your hole in the ground looks just like my stupid little hole in the ground. I'm glad we can be friends. That's dreaming. There's no friends in the underground. That's why I'm living the hermit lifestyle. Like, I've got those testificates right nearby in that village, but I was like, nah. I want to live alone. I want to be a hermit. Living in the mountains isn't enough. I want to live in a mountain. I want to live in the side of the land. I'm actually lucky I found a cave. Like, it was kind of at nightfall, but I'm going to count it because I didn't collect any materials after nightfall, so I think it's fair for me to say that I did the challenge properly. I gotta keep it lit up in here so I don't... Of course it's more than lit up enough because I'm like on the top I'm on the like upper crust of the land. But you know, I don't want to accidentally be spawning monsters behind me, but it's really hard to do that unless I was way deeper in the land. I guess technically I could have just left this dirt, but I don't know if I'm like deep enough for my tree farm yet, and that's why I'm going ever deeper until I can get trees. Because I gotta make sure the trees will grow too. That's the other important part, is I have to make sure there's enough space above for trees to actually like physically grow and destroy torches like an idiot. Because it's important, you know, if you're gonna make a tree farm, to have enough space above to grow. I wish I had looked up like the number, because everything in Minecraft, people have, you know, checked the numbers, calculated it all out. It's like, oh, you gotta have this much room above your tree for it to grow. One time though, what I calculated out, it's actually in my hardcore survival, is it's a distance where trees will always grow, but they'll never grow so high that you have to... They'll never grow so high that you have to put stuff under you to, like, go up and cut them. Like, that's basically the concept that I always try and go by. Is just to make it so you can always cut down the trees when you're standing on the ground. Alright, so that restores a lot of health. I've actually not ever tried cooked meat in any of, like, the newer Minecraft, so I wasn't sure how much health actually got restored by, like, a cooked beef. I like that I can hear the cows out there, but it's like, I'm sorry, cows. Even though I can hear you, I can never pet a cow with a sword again, because I've given up that life for the life of underground solitude. Alright, cool. Well, today, you know what? I've got a lot of food. Let's chest my stuff. Hopefully we can find that spider that keeps on hissing And, wait, do I have 3 pieces of wool? Oh, that's sand. I was like, do I somehow magically have 3 pieces of wool? So eventually, I guess there's really no point to a bed. Like, now that I think about it, I was like, there's no point to a bed. Oh, setting my spawn point. I'm in hardcore. I'm in hardcore mode. There is no point to a bed. There's no point to a chest even, other than keeping my inventory space freed up. In fact, I should use this leather now and make armor. I was like, there's some reason that I'm supposed to, like, stay alive. And of course, I'm in hardcore mode. That leather cap looks like it's gonna show up as a bandana. I was like, that leather cap looks like a loincloth. I was like, that's not much of a leather cap. And then I realized it's because it's gonna pop up as a bandana. So let's make a bucket really quick. And okay, so I guess I got a bucket. We'll put the other piece of iron in the box, even though I guess dying doesn't matter, but mostly, I guess, like I said, just to free up space, we'll put this other stuff in the box. Coal to make torches, wood to make torches. I guess I'll plant a tree just to see if it will grow at the height that we have down here. Where's the best place? Probably chop out a few more. Oh, I will need another rocky old pickaxe here in my inventory, which is not a Tory of things I've invented, in case you're like, oh, is the inventory the Tory of things that Rackdar invented? It is not. It's just my inventory. Right. Oh, and I took all the rocks out of my thing because I'm so dumb. Cool. So, make a little rock pickaxe. I guess saying rock pickaxe is weird. Nobody says that. They say stone pickaxe. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's like semantics. It's just that's not what people say. It sounds awkward for me to be like, rock pickaxe is made of rock and roll. Which it's not. And let's hope that a tree can grow here, and I can get that wood supply going. And then let's also hope that we can find... So yeah, what I'm going to go look for right now, of course, is a source of water. We're going to get that water block. Eventually, I'd like an infinite spring down here. But for now, I will settle for a single source block of water. That would be awesome. Alright, cool. So this should be... right here should be enough space, I think, to grow myself a tree. So let's go get a block of dirt out of my box. I should just leave some of this dirt on me, just for the heck of it. Alright, cool. Get some doit. I should store the saplings, even though it doesn't matter, because if I die, the saplings don't matter anyway. Cool. Blam. And let's put a little... Oh, we got a torch. I'll put a torch right next to it, just in case. Please grow. And it could be the case that those types of saplings might take different... Yeah, we'll put those in. Like I said, it's weird, because it's like, okay, oh, that was so close. Hey, friendly. These things explode from so much closer than they used to. Yeah. Oh, don't blow up this chunk of my house, buddy. Gosh, new creepers, man. Oh, cool, it died. Alright, awesome. Let's get some torches out there. We are eventually... I mean, we need the outside of my house lit up anyway, so monsters can't spawn outside. Alright. Oh, he's like... I was like, why is he standing there? It's because he still has a good place to aim at me. Yeah! Yeah! At least I have some health. I've got full health, full hunger. Alright. Let's just danger sauce this and just chop it open and head on in. Head on into my front yard. Welcome to my house. This is my front yard. I put a lot of thought into making it look extra pretty for guests. Like zombies. Alright, zomboy. This zombie's like... Oh, I was like, this zombie's like glitched out. He's not gonna come after me, but... Lo and behold, of course, I mean... They're programmed to come after me. Of course they'll come after me, alright. I'm trying to be real careful, man. Like, this is for all the marbles. Oh my gosh. I've been down here and just monsters have just been able to spawn. Holy cow. That spider, though, is a good thing. I actually want spiders right now. Come after me, buddy. Alright, come at me, bro. We're gonna need a new weapon here pretty soon. Come on, spider. I need... You are the type of enemy that I want. You're the one that I want. Wait, why can I not hit him? Dude, this spider's like giving me the cranky eye. Oh, it's because he's like stuck up on the wall. Alright, cool. And he dropped exactly what we wanted him to. Oh, here comes a creeper. My sword's low. Let's try and get him to blow up here away from my house. Oh, it's like one of the faceless ones. Gosh, you gotta hit creepers from so far away in this. Wow! See, look, seriously. Am I the only person that thinks that creepers blow up from much farther away in this version of the game? Man, so many creepers out here. They're just trying to ruin my front yard. I'm actually just probably gonna let this one blow up. Well, I mean, it's not my choice, because look at that. Just blow up. There we go. Like, seriously, man. We both know what's gonna happen here, you stupid creeper. So just blow up already. Get it over with. Alright, let's keep the wood on my taskbar so I can close up the house behind me. Alright, we're lighting up the front yard. This is going pretty well. We haven't found any water yet, but there's a lot of exploring to be done. My tree still hasn't grown, so maybe we'll cut out some more up here or down below. But I feel like we have a nice little house going, so I'm going to end this episode right here, or this recording session. This has been Rackdar. Thank you for watching.